Hey everybody, Mike from Granola Arcade here. Just going to do a very quick overview of the updated Granola Plateau. Whoa, he updated it. Wow, that's so cool. Wow. So this is a pretty, let's call it an iterative update to the Granola Plateau. The electronics are all the same. You don't see any changes to the switches or any of the pieces of the layout here. We're still using Haybox for our firmware and Kale Chalk V2 red switches by default for the switches. But what is new is this newly redesigned case. So as far as the case goes, I really wanted to work on the reliability of my manufacture. I get a lot of cases that I need to throw out because bits and pieces are wrong in the print. So I've made a lot of subtle changes that don't matter to you about how the case can print reliably. But what is relevant to you is a couple things. There is a new custom fit back pad, the same one that I use in the Granola Beacon, that is really nice and comfortable, helps with non-slip and everything like that. Adds a little bit of a professional feel to the case. And then also you can see here that there is a very interesting hinge looking thing for the controller. And this actually is a print in place hinge. I print this case in one piece, but it is kind of two separate pieces that have this hinge here. And with no tools, you can very easily get to the electronics. You can reach this boot cell control. You can create, you can totally wipe the firmware and create, upload whatever firmware that you want with nerfs or anything else. It's very easy to reach. You can do any kind of maintenance that you need to, and you can replace the PCB without any hassle or pain. This is a step up from the previous model for sure. The other big change, unfortunately, although this is using the exact same PCB, if you have an existing Plateau, all you need is a new case. You will also need, you will also need a new button cap. So I do have slightly redesigned button caps here. They have a little a cut in the side here because, again, another thing I'm doing for print reliability, there is a little bit of extra space here for the case that I needed to cut out for. So if you do want to upgrade your Plateau to the new model, you will need a new case and new button caps. This is a pretty iterative change though. Again, like there isn't a change to the layout. The switches are all the same. They still sound the same. The layout and everything, nothing is really significantly changing here. So if you're happy with your Plateau, I don't see a reason to do an upgrade, but I will offer, if you bought a Plateau, recently, feel free to reach out to me on Discord and we can work out some sort of swap out. But if you have a Plateau for a long time and you're itching for a change, or you want to change your caps or your case color or something like that, I will be selling the cases separately and the button cap separately. That will allow you to do a trade out if you want. But again, this is not a must-have change. I'm not really changing the underlying power of the controller. I think a lot of people are happy with the way that the controller works, so I'm not changing any of that stuff for now. But this is an updated case for the Granola Plateau and a new, easy maintenance and everything like that. And that's about it. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me in the Granola Discord or email me. Everything there is linked at granola.games, my website. You can buy these, I don't know, let's say now. I'm gonna list these pretty soon. If you got any questions, again, let me know. But thanks.